Hi, my loves. We are going to be doing our somatic breath work today. And the biggest thing about this is that we want to clear out the things that aren't serving us. And the thing about trauma and the thing about conflict resolution skills and the thing about communication and the thing about really seeing your partner and seeing the people around you is it's often warped by things that are trapped in our body. And we spend so much time trying to journal and process and all the kind of things, and we don't actually release it from the body. This is why I really love Taryn Toomey. If she teaches the class, it's these workout classes, and I've always felt this way. And then when I started to listen to her and listen to the way that she does things, I was like, fuck yeah, that's exactly the words that I've been trying to find. Where like in her workout classes, it's like HIIT, you know, and then you drop into the body, because she emphasizes the fact that in order to feel good and call in the good, like you do in yoga and, you know, things like that, to really get into this state of peace, you first have to get to the things that are out of you. And if you are anything like me, it has not been all love and light in your life, and there's some tension and there's some anger and there's some things, but sometimes it's this fear of expressing it. And I want to create safety within you for that. And so I want you to grab two pillows. These are my bed pillows. Grab two pillows. And what we're gonna do is some breath work. And think about breath work, your hands will tingle, you'll feel things. If you truly get into it, once you get into the 5-minute mark, you'll start to feel it. And at first you wanna give up. You're gonna feel the thoughts of your brain getting away from you. You're gonna feel these things come up. This is stupid, what am I doing? You might get intrusive thoughts, you might get flashback memories, you might get things happen. And again, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, know the difference between I'm not ready yet because I'm still in a traumatic event and I haven't yet done the work, and this is where come book in a call with me. We can have a breakthrough session. I can guide you through some somatic work so that we can break through these blockages and really get you into a space of core regulation. Or is this just a blocker for you that doesn't want you to heal these things? Like, it's knowing these two things, and it's like, okay, if it's just a blocker, I'm gonna grab my pillows, I'm gonna go get this playlist that Laura has here, I'm gonna play this playlist, I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes, and we're here. And so I really want you to, the way this is gonna go, how breathwork goes, it's the out breath matters. So it's and I really want you to focus on pushing from your womb. So pushing from your gut if womb doesn't land with you. So it's the out breath, right? You can either do your mouth like that, or you can do, but it's pushing from down here, not from up here, from down in your belly, really. And you can feel it, you know? Okay, and you just go at that pace. And letting that go. Sometimes we look silly, sometimes whatever. I want you to, when you're doing this, right? You're gonna be laying down. You're just gonna be laying down. You can either keep the pillows here and open your feet like this, and so it can hold this, and you lay down. And you let that go. And you can use these pillows. I use them, honestly. I got like anger in me, if you guys didn't know. And so like I will hit, I will like feel a temper tantrum come, like the body, and I like let it go. It is quite primal, I'm not gonna lie. Do that, you can cry. I have convulsed in tears before. I scream a lot, you know. There's this part, and this is what I want you to do at the end. Sorry if that's dysregulating with the sounds in the background. This is what I get for living in a city. Only a few more months. Grab your pillow, and then I want you to primal scream. It's like, and like, I'm not gonna do it right now because it'd be dysregulating, but to really let it out. The times that we are allowed to primal scream are like when someone dies or when we're giving childbirth. And there's so much in our womb space and in just this, that the anger, the resentment, the feminine pain body, that oftentimes when we're miscommunicating with someone and we're trying to fight, or we're disassociated, or we're shutting down, it's because this hasn't been expressed. And so if we can safely get in touch with this, we're no longer trying to get this chaos from our relationship. We're no longer trying to get this chaos from, you know, nitpicking and mothering and doing whatever. It's like this full, just like, like full into the pillow, and like whatever needs to come out at the end, I want you to just go until it's done. You can tell I've been doing it recently because my throat is a little tender. But if you keep it in your body, you're suppressing it, and that leads to illness. That leads to conflict avoidancy, and, you know, being hypersensitive and being mothering, and really speaking from that feminine pain body, which is what we're trying to release. And so sometimes it's not going to make sense what your body wants to do, and sometimes we can have these belief systems of like, I'm going to feel stupid, that feels too much for me. But the truth is where's that belief system from? And if we're truly on this journey of tapping in, we have to break out. You know, you have to set yourself free. And it's not like, I don't do these practices every day. It's, I don't do these practices every day. It's when there's stuck energy. It's when there's trapped energy. It's when, you know, I feel like I'm fighting with a partner, and like it's the same fucking things over and over again. And at the end of the day, if you're having the same argument more than 3 times, you're actually fighting about something that's not even in the relationship, right? It's the past things that are stuck. And so when you can sit there and you're like, oh, this is trapped, out it goes. It no longer exists. It's out. And so make sure you get that. If you're just starting out this practice, you can set it for 10 minutes. You have the playlist, and really set the container. Light your candles. I'm pointing behind you like you know what's behind you. Light your candles, do your Palo Santo, do, you know, sage, set the container, say the prayer of just, you know, opening up your body, asking the gods of the highest good and intention to walk with you on this, to open you on this, to release the trauma specifically around, you know, the wounds of relationship and masculinity and femininity and not being seen and rejection and abandonment. Like, can you open you up? Can the highest good gods of the best good and intention be with you here? And then once you're done closing out, like, be in a meditative state. Like, I like to sit up and to like feel my body. I honestly, you can see here, I like to do it in front of my mirror so I can see the rawness, the truth of who I am, like coming alive in that moment. That's my preferred way. I like to, you know, see myself when I cry, see myself in these spaces that I feel are too wounded. Like, I hold myself there. And so it'll be like an open eye meditation of just like, and then at the end being like, thank you, body, for this release. Thank you, gods of the highest good of intention, for letting me find these parts of myself and release this trauma that's been stored. I'm open to receiving the wisdom and igniting the good that comes from this release. Thank you so much. The body and the wisdom, I love you. And then just sitting in this meditation and holding yourself, right? And honestly, if you have resistance to this, can you try it once? This is the thing that's gotten me the furthest in my journey. Even the things that sound ludicrous, like womb work, trauma work, breath work, Reiki, astrology, fucking weird ass shit. You can always go back to the ways that you've been doing things. But why not give everything one full try? That's my ask of you with this. One full witnessing the thoughts of, this is ridiculous. This is like, what am I doing? What if someone walks in on me? What if someone never saw this? Da, 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 da. To let that sizzle as you go. And then just surrender of like, I'm in it. And let the magic come through of what that is. And to just try fully that maybe this is that thing. Like I said in the beginning, believing in magic. Starting to look for the moments that magic exists is how you get lucky girl syndrome, right? But stepping into these things that maybe this is it. Maybe this is the crack open call in the love, to communicate effectively, to actually open up and to be, seen in love, because you cracked yourself open with this. So lean into the Telegram group, lean into the spaces that you need. I'm here to have a chat. If you have any questions around this, I'm here to support, obviously. This is a big one, and we'll be getting to the pleasure, we'll be getting to the fun, we'll be getting to the things, but in order to get there, we have to get out. Okay? So I love you. I pray that God looks over you in this space and loves you and holds you, and he's there with you as you go on this journey. And it's beautiful, and it's a portal, and it's a coming home. Because when you know these parts of yourself, salmon's done, when you know these parts of yourself, you're no longer hiding things from yourself. So I love you. I'm sorry that that's going up, but I'm gonna go. I love you so much.